Who has destroyed these packages?
It must be the work of criminals.
Kneel before me, son of Jor-El. Or should I say, Christopher Reeve?
What?
Is he talking about Clark?
Ow!
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
He's with us. Here's assemble.
Yeah, let's go get him! Let's get him! Let's kick that zombie! I'm gonna get slap! Kick! Punch! Is there no one here to even challenge me? Where is he? Where is this imbecile?
I am here, Zod.
Jor-El!
You must go back to the Phantom Zone.
Ow! Kneel before Zod, you boot!
Oh, Jor-El, my love, I'll keep you safe.
Mego-style action figures come with everything seen here by Mego and Captain Action and Mattel. Visit the Mego Museum website because it's awesome. And remember, be nice to each other. Okay, bye-bye.
Art.
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist Art Baltazar.
Oh yeah, famous cartoonist draws things. Oh yeah, famous cartoonist says things. Oh yeah, welcome, famous cartoonist draws things. My name is Art Baltazar. I'm a famous cartoonist. I will be your host. I will be making things today. I will be drawing things. Wayne is here already. Wayne says, "This is awesome, sir." Thanks, Wayne. I'm gonna make stuff, man. The music you're listening to is music from my son, Gordon Baltazar. We are being broadcasted live on various Facebook channels. The Aya Comics YouTube channel. The Art Baltazar channel on Twitch. That's a new one. I like Pink Very Much Lois on Facebook. We're going to get this thing going, man. I got some commissions I got to do. First and foremost, I like to thank our Lord Jesus. No, first and foremost, bring your swig. If you have your swig with you, now's the time to use it. Swig. Now that it is evening, beverage of choice is simply that. It is your choice. I'm going to do a commission here today. I'm catching up on commissions. I've been working all day. I took a break around, what was it, 4 or 5? I had some dinner. I had Portillo's today. It was pretty good. I bought Portillo's for the family. We had some hot dogs, beef sandwiches, cheese fries, chicken Caesar salads, and now I'm getting back to work. I'm fully energized. Energy. And look I just finished this commission a few nights ago. I finished this one. I finished this yesterday. I didn't finish it live. I kept doing it in segments and parts. But throughout the day, I finished all of this, all of the zombie portion. I finished some of the vampire. I added this guy. I added a dead guy here. It's like my Negan version of Negan. And this guy's like kind of like munching on his neck, or he was. And that's Rick James. That's Short Round, Negan. And they're all fighting all these guys. This is going to go out to my good friend out there in the famous Cartoonist Says Things land. His name's Kevin Kleinhans. Kleinhans? This is going to him. I'm going to put this on the side because it's ready to go. Kevin also bought Ukla the Mock, which is some things I have on eBay now and then. I have some drawings. Uncle Demak, he bought this guy. This guy's gonna get sent to Kevin also with the zombie piece. I gotta wrap it up. I'll probably send it tomorrow in the mail. The post orifice will be very happy to see me tomorrow. The post orifice, that's right. They're posting. They're posting in the orifice. So I'm gonna draw today. I'm gonna draw Sleepwalker and Nightmare. Here's my magic pencil. Got these ties. Man, look at all these guys I've been making Migos. I'm making this guy. This guy's from Powers in Action. This is Moon. I think he's finished. I think I might put some bracelets on him. Some wristband. Ooh, I need some swig. Oh, that was delicious. I might put some wristbands on him. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll add some dots to his chest just to show his powers. But this is pretty much him. This is what he looks like. Here, I did more of these guys. I did several of these. I made, I think I made 4. No, I made 3 like this. But I have enough. I have some heads here to make 2 more. So I painted all the heads. So I'm going to make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all together. And I have other guys I'm working on. This guy, so far, he looks like Venom. But I'm just painting him. He's going to be red when I'm done. This is Spectrumite. And I'm going to paint some of these guys. But that's what I'm working on now, man. I got to put the capes on this guy. He's going to be real cool. It's going to be cool. And here's my Jungle Chiefs. I still have to put the white fuzz. But I'm getting closer. I have fuzz. Here's my white fuzz. And I have my glue. And Elmer's will work for this because it's just gluing this material to his chest. And a dab of Elmer's will work beautifully. I was trying to use this other stuff. Normally I use this goop, household goop, to glue all my Migos together. But all of this stuff has been, this is all solid. It feels rubbery, but it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out, look at, it doesn't even come out anymore. It's just rubber. It dried into like rubbery goop. It's still useful, maybe, but not really. So I got to get more glue. Well, let's see. I'm going to draw these characters. You're going to hear my pencil sharpener. Here's a big bag just in my way. Always got stuff here, man. Always got something. I'm going to draw Nightmare. See, Nightmare. Should be on like some throne or something. I think Nightmare's that old Marvel guy. I think he's that old Marvel. I think he had like, oh man. I think he had a like white face and a green body. I'm dying. Something just happened to me. But I need reference. My reference machine. I forgot to look up reference. But here's my reference machine. Oh, I think I'm competing right now with Jamar. That's okay, man. If you want to watch Jamar, you could do that. Because I know a lot of times it's hard to pick up what's a good time for a live stream. So everybody does stuff. Yeah, here he is. Here's the guy I'm looking for. His name's Nightmare. Yeah, that's him. This is the guy I was thinking right there. See him on there? That's him. He's the guy I'm going to draw. He's going to fight Sleepwalker. I'm just going to make him up. Because usually when I make up stuff, it kind of comes out better. Things come out better when I just make up stuff. I kind of get the basis of the figure, of the character, and then I just make it my own, you know? I had a really good meeting yesterday with my book agent. It was really cool. I showed her things she wasn't ready for. She's like, what the heck, man? Where you getting all this stuff, man? So it was pretty cool. So I'm inspired today. I was drawing since about maybe 11 or 12, maybe 11 o'clock today, this morning. And I just stopped to go get lunch, at dinner. But stopped to get some dinner because everybody needs to eat. That's my job. I feel that's my one job I have is to feed people. It's not a bad job. I did it. Fed people. But I did some artwork today for some new comics. Man, I can't wait to get these things going. That's what he's going to look like right there. Let me get some sniffle paper. What is this called? Tissue. I see you guys are watching. I'm going to try something new today. And I'm going to look at your comments on my phone while I draw. So I don't have to stop and take a break. Let's see. But I'm going to look up this guy real quick. I drew Nightmare before, Sleepwalker before. And it seems like I'm drawing him all the time. But I'm confusing him with my guy. With my guy who is the phobe. Can you guys see me? Oh, I'm right here. Real close. Sleepwalker, Marvel. Marvel Comics, Sleepwalker. Let's see. Because I want to get his costume right. A lot of times I make up stuff and it's too far away from what the guy looks like, you know? Oh, here he is. He's real easy. Here he is. He's got one. I know there was a trick to him. He got one. Okay, he looks like that. See, he shines his eyes, it looks like. He shines his eyes to make people terrorized. He terrorizes them. But also the key to Sleepwalker is to draw that indented cheekbone that he has. There he is. I got to get his face right. Got it. I got it, man. He doesn't quite have a cape, but he does have a, it looks like a cape, but it's not long. It just kind of goes down his back. Yeah, I'm trying to get these commissions out of here, man. I'm trying to get them done so people aren't waiting so long, because I still hear, hey, man, where's my stuff? I don't hear it too much. It's usually, excuse me, sir. Hello, sir. Would you kindly give me an update? But it still translates to, where's my stuff? Hey, Baltazar. All right, cool. I got enough here. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to give this guy creepy eyes, too. Give him some teeth. Nightmare versus Sleepwalker. That's it. You see that? That should be enough for me to go with. You guys see that? I'm going to do that. I think it will be enough. I'm going to see if my theory works. Because I can't bump this leg. If I bump the leg of the stand, you guys will feel like you're in an earthquake. So I'm going to avoid that. All right. Let me see if I can see the comments on my phone. I'm trying something new here, man. A new dimension of broadcasting. People are watching, man. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It says, hello, Casper's here. There's a horseman named Casper. Oh, that's right. Nightmares. Have you ever had carpal tunnel from drawing too much? Never. Thank goodness so far. Okay, I'm gonna stick to my old way. I'll stick to my traditional. I'll take a break and read your comments. Okay, let's do this. I gotta pour my ink still. My light and my camera is a little lower today. It's a little lower. Only because I don't know why. There's no reason. It just is. There is no why. There is just is. Oh, I know why. It's because the legs. I didn't want to bump the legs. You're bumping the legs, man. I thought maybe I could get a little closer to the drawing too. because that last drawing was pretty large. It's large. It was pretty large. Okay, let me see. I gotta pour this in here, because opening the ink and pouring it in here is part of the show. You know, I'm gonna pick a new spot. Let's see what happens if I do this. Pour the ink, man. I know this is exciting for you guys to see. He's pouring ink. He's doing it. He's got the ink going. The camera is closer to my face. My face is only from here to here. It's real close. You can probably see top of my head. All right, I'm gonna put this back here. I'm gonna do this. Now I'm gonna ink. Okay, let's do some Nightmare and some Sleepwalker. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let us do this. What do you mean, let's? It's just you, Balthazar. But I'm having fun inking with brush lately. Well, I always ink with a brush. In the early days, I would ink with pens. But it would just take too long. And once I saw the comic book Bone, and I remember asking Jeff Smith when I very first met him, I was a fan. I asked him, how does he ink his stuff? And he told me he uses a brush. I'm like, I'm going to use a brush. And I knew there was a certain way. How do you get your comics to look that way? And I was inking with markers and pens and Sharpies, whatever I could use. And it just wasn't with the look I wanted. And then once I picked up the brush, man, I adapted immediately. It just fit. Know what I mean, man? It's just so easily controlled. The first few lines when I start, they're always a bit awkward. But it's not bad. But they're always just a slight awkward because either there's too much ink on the brush, but I'm not that kind of guy who takes the brush and drapes all the ink off. I just let the ink part of it. I put it on the drawing. That's what I did here. It got real thick. Got a little thick, man. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Music sound good? Shut up and draw, Balthazar. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Doing it. I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on, man. I can't wait for you to see it. I mean, I wish I could show you exactly what I'm working on. I could. I probably could. Who's going to tell me I'm doing it wrong? Who's like, hey, man, you can't show that. I'm like, why not? Because right now, all the stuff I'm working on is for me. I'm not really working with anybody right now. So I'm going to show you. Well, I can't really. It's over there. I can't show you because I don't have copies of it. Like, I don't have stuff to show for the TV, for the screen because my camera's set up over here. Did you guys like that Migo commercial? I want to make more of those too. I'd like to make some of those Migo commercials with my own guys. Now, from the Powers in Action, world famous Powers in Action comic book series. Well, so far there's only been 4 issues of Powers in Action. There's 1 trade. I want to make some more, which I'm going to. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal and awesome. You guys didn't know it could be both. It's going to be. This is like my 3rd. I think I have 2 more commissions of Sandman, or what's this guy's name? Sleepwalker to do. I created that character called the Phobe, who was a big inspired from this guy. But now I kind of want to redesign the Phobe a little bit. Because the Phobe doesn't have a face. Well, his face looks like this underneath his mask. But he has like some ghostly mask. But it's cool. I'm digging them. Yeah, man. I like all this stuff. I just got to draw the phobe a few more times, and then I'll be able to really embrace the look and what he's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Look at him. How's he looking? Is that cool? I like making these guys, man. I always thought about setting up at C2E2, set up that I ink with a brush at the table. But then I feel that drawing 8 hours a day, it's more than 8 hours. Like 9 hours, from 10 to 7 every day. I feel I'll be real busy, and I'll probably make $1 million at the end of the day. But man, I know my arm and my shoulders will be sore. So I have to resort. I tell you. I have to resort to making ink drawings on these live videos, these live streams. Live streams, I tell you. Live shows. I forget if he has pants on. Does he have pants or does he have a skirt? I used to know these things. Well, he does not. This is all blue. All of his outfit is all one. It's all one piece. He has one leotard, if you will. Boots and gloves. All right, we'll do that. We're gonna do that. It's happening right now, man. Doing some hand dancing. If you have the dance, now's the time. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, he's cool, man. I'm digging him. Digging him fresh, yo. Use the music here that you're listening to now. Is music from my son, Gordon Baltazar. If you're a fan of this, of what you're hearing, you could go to SoundCloud and listen for free. All the links of everything I'm involved with right now are all in the description of this video. I can link you to my website. There's things for sale. There's books. There's prints. All kinds of cool stuff. Soon I will have Mego action figures for sale. I am going to make these things, and I'm going to populate the earth with them. I don't know. People will dig them. I'm trying to get some for C2E2, C2E also, C2E2. I'm trying to get some for there, but I don't think I'm going to have any because they're a little bit takes a little bit to make these things. And I want to try to get some paintings for C2E2 first. Let's see if I can get some paintings done. I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm going to try. The key word there in that whole sentence is try. Or as Yoda said, there's no do. There's no try, man. You got to do it, man. So we'll see. See what I can do. I could try to do it. How about that? It's not right, man. Yoda philosophy. I found a flaw. How about if I try to do it? See, if I add these little lines, see these little bitty lines? He looks creepier that way. So if I do like this, maybe. See, it looks like he's in pain. Anakin's in pain. Man, I hope that Boba Fett show's good. Oh, Mandalorian returns. I'm hearing all kind of weird rumors. Because people on YouTube who make Star Wars videos, they're always negative. Not always. A lot of them are. So I gotta not get into the hype, man. Gotta just think of Star Wars the way we love it. Hopefully it all comes out with some good stuff, man. Bring the magic back, man. What have we been watching? I've been watching the Visions, Star Wars Visions. Those are cool. Look at that, Sleepwalker. So far, so good. Sleepwalker. Sleepwalker. Got fuzz on this thing, man. Losing control. There he is. That's a creepy hand, but I'm going to leave it. He's got one long glove on his hand. I don't know why. His gloves don't match. But it's weird because he's like a supernatural monster, but he's very color coordinated. He chose to do purple and blue. That's pretty good. It's a guy. These bad guys or these monsters, they do have an eye for fashion. They don't just draw on anything. My phobe character is a little bit more dreary colors. I choose to do it like his colors are more like greenish and gray. I was thinking Halloween, like monster. I was thinking monstery. I was thinking more like some frightening colors. What are scary colors? Scary. Why so scared, Balthazar? Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Don't mean to scare you, man. Look at him. That's cool. I can't wait to draw some of these guys. I'm working on Webster the Spider Monkey comic. I'm working on a lot of comics. So hopefully I'll be able to, if nobody else prints these things, I'll be able to print some. And so far, the date's looking more like later this year, like maybe like May, June. But that's okay, because I'm not doing a lot of conventions this year. And normally it's worth the wait once I start making these comics. I'm making them now. But once I release some of them, it's going to be worth the wait. And I know that I'm giving myself a 10-year deadline for a lot of this stuff. But I will be finished way before then. But when my 10 years is up, when it's 10 years from now, I could go tour the U.S. to do every comic convention, and hopefully we won't have to wear masks by then. But when I tour the U.S. in 10 years from now, you'll be able to look back on my table of all my goods, all my artwork, and see the 10 years of books I've been making. So that's what my goal is right now. Eventually, all the books I've been working on will be available at my table. So like I gotta figure out what am I doing? Why am I doing it? I think that's a good goal, man. Said, well, I'm just gonna wait 10 years to come see you then, Balthazar. You don't have to do that. I'll still have stuff. But I know within the 10 years from now, man, my table's gonna be, as the kids say, off the hook, yo. This brush is getting beat up too. I gotta probably get a new brush soon. Off the hook, yo. You don't know what you're talking about, Balthazar. Had a good meeting yesterday. I wish I could tell you guys stuff, but I'm going to hold out. But if everything goes well, you'll see what I was talking about, you know? Is this what we're talking about, Balthazar? It's possible. This guy's feet look like Green Goblin feet, but they all also look like Goofy. I imagine Goofy, like Mickey Mouse and Goofy. A little bit, right? Look at his feet. Man, I would love to do a Sleepwalker book. I remember reading him way in the beginning. I probably read the book that, let's see, I think that was Sleepwalker #2, the reference I'm using. I'm going to look at it. Oh, it's #1. Sleepwalker #1. Marvel's newest superhero. Evildoer's worst nightmare. There he is. You guys see him? That's him right there. Sleepwalker #1. I don't even know if I have it, but I know I read some of these. This one I remember reading. The Infinity War one, where he teamed up with the Swamp Thing. Sleepwalker #7. Yeah, I got some of these. He's cool. They should do a movie of that guy, Sleepwalker. He'd be nice and creepy. But they're afraid. No, they're not afraid. You never know, man. Marvel does all kinds of cool stuff. They take chances and risks. Are chances and risks the same thing? I took a chance on you, Balthazar. Where's my stuff? I know, man. The Sleepwalker's been in my commission pile since I think April or May. It's gonna be awesome. But I finally had to get stuff, man. I had to work on a lot of stuff to free up my schedule. Now I'm finally getting there, which is awesome. Know what I mean, man? Know what I mean? You always know what you mean, Balthazar. The fans and the critic. I think I'm gonna make a Migo of the critic. I gotta figure out what he looks like. He might just look like me. It's like an opposite of me. I'm gonna add these things. Watch. If I just add these lines to him, he's gonna look like he's beat up a little bit. Look at that. It's just gonna look like he's beat up. I just add a little bit to him, you know. You're not talking, Balthazar. That's right, there he is. Adding some shading to him. Some value, if you will. Add value to this, Balthazar. Where's my stuff? People always want their stuff. So, but next week, what is it? Today's already the 2nd, like in 8 days. I'll be at C2E2 with my pals. With Franco and Brother Bear. I don't know if Scoot will be there. I don't know if Scoot's going. I don't think he is. But it'll be fun, man. It's going to be fun because you never know what the show will bring. There's always a new adventure. Especially with Yoko chips involved. There's always some kind of new adventure. Adventure is afoot. Never, things are at hand too. Things are at hand or things are afoot. I don't know what's better. To be at hand or afoot. Afoot usually means things are coming closer, right? Things are approaching. Things are afoot. When things are at hand, it seems to be, I got this, man. It's at hand, just in case. Look at that. Is that cool? Sleepwalker. Now I'm going to draw a nightmare right here. First I must take a swig. That was delicious. And now, I'm going to read some of your comments to see what you guys are saying. If you're still here, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put this guy in a position where you can see him. I'm going to read some of your comments. It's true. That's what I'm going to do. I got to get up. I got a lot of table legs in the way. All right, we're good. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, yeah, man. It's a full house tonight. Got a lot of people here. Wow, a lot of comments. I'm going to read a bunch of them. We'll see if I can get through them. If not, we'll see. Wayne says, greetings from Seattle. Oh, are you at Emerald City Comic Con? That's cool. Did you say Burma? Burma? D. Brad is here. Oh, yeah, D. Brad. Sergio's here. Oh, yeah, man. Chief looks good. Oh, thanks, man. Those Mingles will be done soon, hopefully. I gotta do stuff, man. Do stuff. Troy is here. Good to see Troy. Is up and at 'em and healthy again. Come on, man. Casper has a horse named Nightmare. That's true. That is very true. That's a different guy I'm drawing, though. Let's see. Teresa's here. Hello, Teresa. Have you ever had carpal tunnel? No. My hand started to hurt a little bit, but I put it in I got like this skateboarding wrist guard thing I put on. Seems to help pretty good. Sleepwalker looks like Skeletor. Yeah, Eric Bauer, everybody. Purple and blue. That's right. Dante Hicks is here too. Wow, it's like Christmas came early. Yoko and Mitch doing truck talk, and now I get to see Artie live before seeing this fine fellow. Yeah, man. I like your avatar. Yeah, man, I saw Yoko Chips earlier. I'll be at C2E2 supporting the famous cartoonist. Yeah, you will. I can't wait to see you guys. Kevin Klein should send some hand dancing vids to hand modeling. Yeah, man. I do have beautiful hands. And they have the rhythm. My hands have the rhythm of the night. Dante says, will you be doing the inch-by-inch canvas paintings? For C2E2, I need a Robin to match Franco's principal. Maybe. I gotta see what I can do. Matches Principal Deathstroke and X-Cat to match my adventure book. I'm gonna try to do a bunch of stuff. I'll see, man. I'll see what I can get. You know, Funko is coming out with a Boba and Finnick Poppet Pops keychains for the show. That's good, man. I don't really collect Funko Pops, but for those who do, that sounds exciting. Book of Boba Fett should be interesting. I wonder how they will transform him from bounty hunter to crime boss. Yeah, I hope they do good. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. So, do you know when the next Gilbert book comes out? I think it comes out in January or March, book 4. It's all ready. I finalized it, and I think it is January or March. Yeah, coming up. Those early Mike Manley drawn issues were fun. Oh, did Mike Manley draw them? I thought it was Rick Leonardi. I have to look. I haven't seen him in years, man. I read it when it came out, and that's all I saw. Got a copy of it. Oh, yeah, did you pick up Sleepwalker? It's like, Brother Bear gets better soon. Yeah, let's all pray for Brother Bear. Pray to baby Jesus that you can help Brother Bear so we can go to Chicago. Wayne says, looking forward to Harold's. Yeah, man, we're going to do that, man. We'll do that the night before. So you have a whole night to recover. Now it's good. I haven't been, man, in a long time. Can you suggest cool food place in Chicago? I think I have the Thursday before C2E2. I have to driving out of New York and setting up booth on Wednesday. Yeah, man. Rico Benny's. Look up Rico Benny's. You will not go wrong with Rico Benny's. Joe Crone's here. Better read my comments, Baltazar. I'm reading them, man. I'm on it, man. I'm on it, Joe Crone. All right, let's see. Let us see. Let us pray. Let us all join hands for Brother Bear's health. I turned down a measles bit. Is that too loud? I want to hear it more. You guys probably can't even hear it now. Here we go. A little bit. Put a little bit up there. This way it's at least in the background. All right, let's see. Sleepwalker. I'm going to put Nightmare on here. I'm going to put a bunch of smoke because he's in Nightmare's realm right now. That's where he is. In his realm. I wish I had a realm. Maybe I do have a realm. Maybe you guys are in my realm right now. You're in here with me, Balthazar. Maybe. Read my stuff. Where's my comics? Hey, man. You never know, man. People are vicious. See, now it's too much. It's too watery. The good thing about this ink is that it doesn't really dilute with the water. I guess it will if I keep adding water. But there's other inks. There's inferior inks on the market, if you will. And once you add a little drop of water to it, it ruins it forever. It turns it into an ink wash. I don't want that. I want some solid black ink where it could look awesome all the time. The starkest, darkest, most opaque ink that you could ever do. You won't know what to do with it because it's so dark. It's even darker than the Sleepwalker. I'm gonna give this guy teeth like a vampire. I like drawing creepy guys. Creepy guys are so much fun. I can't wait to start my Powers in Action Volume 2. I started writing it, like, I got the thumbnails of the story in my sketchbook. Or as my kids would call it, sketchbook. Dad, don't forget your sketchbook. I just smudged. See, look. I got them in my sketchbook right now. So we will see, man. We will see. This guy looks like Neil Gaiman a little bit. He's fighting Neil Gaiman. It's not Neil Gaiman, Balthazar. I know, people get real upset. Why are you saying those awful things? Sleepwalker, Sleepwalker, Sleepwalker. So I got extra ink on here. I'm going to give him a buzz cut on the sides so he doesn't look like Neil Gaiman. Because Neil Gaiman has like a mullet kind of thing going on, doesn't he? I've never met the man, never seen him in person. I only see pictures. It's probably the same picture every time. But that's okay. I don't need to meet him. I'm good. I'm good the way I am. Why do you say that, Balthazar? It's so cool, like, when you work on your own stuff, it's like suddenly when you start working on your own stuff, you seem to, well, the word you, I'm saying, I guess it means I seem to, maybe me. What seems to happen is I start to ignore everything else going on anywhere else. And it just focuses on trying to get my own stuff. Like every morning I wake up and think, hey man, what do I do today, man? Should I make his chin indented a little bit? And that's just the way I start doing things every day. I kind of like what's the next thing I should be doing? The cool part is like I do the necessary things to get finished that I need to get done that day. But sometimes I don't know what's going to be done at the end of the day because I'm doing so many things. Today I wanted to go do a live stream since 10 o'clock this morning. Since I woke up. I'm like, man, I can't wait. I want to do a live show today. I want to draw a commission. And I started drawing a cover. I needed to draw a cover for one of my comics. And it's actually Cora the Flora from Bora Bora. I did the first 40 pages. Some of you may have it already, but I did it and it was on my website. But now we're pitching the book to bigger publishers. But they're going to want the 40 pages. They're going to want like 80 pages or 100 pages. So right now I'm working on an 80-page Cora book. I'm adding more pages to it. And it's looking really cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it fresh. Digging it fresh, yo. Like tomatoes. like brand new fresh tomatoes. And oh, there's too much ink. And I got a new cover. I got a new pages in the beginning, like intro pages. I got a new 40-page story. So it's possible that the whole book might be 120 pages when I'm done. That's what it's looking like. I got a lot more story, and I added characters to it. It's going to be fun. So stuff like that gets me excited. Like I thought I was done with it, but my agent from Great Dog Literary, they said, "Hey man, this is a pretty cool story. Can you tell more with Cora?" I'm like, "Yes." So that's kind of why I'm making more. I said, "How about, it's kind of cool because like I talked to the book agent. We had a cool meeting yesterday, and it ends with such a cool inspiration and things that are going to happen." And what I was going to say. Oh, and it's cool to talk to them because they're on my side totally. Like when I talk to publishers sometimes or doing things, they always have the power to nix your idea or veto your idea or whatever. But with the book agent, I'm like, well, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do this way. And they're like, oh, okay. And they understand they don't want to try to fight me, which is cool. But when I'm with a publisher sometimes, like, I get a book canceled or something, or changed, or the cover came out wrong, and they always have an explanation why. And you don't get as much freedom. Like, but with a book agent, if I don't want to do something, then we don't do it. And it's kind of fun. But this guy's, I made him wearing gloves, but he's not wearing gloves. So I'm having a lot of fun now because it's so free to just do your own stuff. No one's editing me, I'm kind of self-editing my own stuff. Hey, man, edit this, man. That's what people are saying. The critic's in high alert. He's there to criticize me, but I'm not letting him. The critic's slowly losing power. I'll never lose power, Balthazar. You're the one without power. See? They're getting mad. You don't even know what to say to me. You'll see when a vampire shows up again. Yeah, I've been able to subdue the vampire ever since what's that last holiday we had? Not Halloween, the turkey. Thanksgiving. I was able to kind of hold the vampire inside, tame it a little bit, if you will. But the 2 days after, man, that Monday after Thanksgiving, man, I was out. Down and out. And there's always that one day where, like, I work real hard, draw a bunch of comics, do like 18 pages in one day, and then the next day I like do 3 covers and then 4 commissions. And then there's that one day where I can't get out of bed. I said, man, I just gotta lay here for like 13 hours to recover. And that's what happened to me on Monday. I don't know how that happens. So I get up and like, oh, I gotta go back to bed again. Oh, I gotta go back to bed. It's not healthy, Balthazar. No, but that's what happens. Sometimes that happens. Look at these guys. How's that looking? He's looking evil. Should I give him some eyes? Now I'm going to keep him like that. Real spooky. Some eyeballs. Eyeballs. I don't have balls in my eyes, Balthazar. Sorry. The critic is real mad. I remember I was in gym class. Stories are always weird when they start out. I was in gym class, but we learned how to play volleyball. The coach told us to get on the balls of your feet. When the ball's coming, you get on the balls of your feet so you're always ready. And then when the other team was about to serve, and I told this goofy guy on our side, he was kind of like I used to make fun of guys a lot in high school. No one would ever want to fight me because I was 6'2", but they would try to fight, and I would talk my way out of it. But this is one of those guys who was just a big guy. He just like dumb jock kind of guy. And when when the other team was about to serve the volleyball, I told him, "Quick, get on the balls of your feet." And he said to me, "I don't have balls on my feet, Baltazar." Maybe he's the critic. Maybe that guy is the critic. Because he's the first one ever said that. Well, people used to say it all the time in high school. Baltazar. You lost the game again, Baltazar. A girl could have caught that one, Baltazar. You struck out in softball, Baltazar. Stuff like that. But I remember that guy. I don't have balls on my feet, Baltazar. That's funny. It's not funny, Baltazar. That was me. I'm the guy who ordered that commission. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot the guy's name. So if this is you and it's bringing up bad memories, I apologize. Not making fun of you. I just thought that was a funny memory. It's not true, Baltazar. I asked my son if anyone calls him Baltazar at college. And he's told me a few people. Once they get mad at you, you don't really know that's your last name until someone's mad at you. Like, ooh, they're using my last name. Hey! That's my parking spot, Baltazar. See, the Baltazar always adds to it, you know. See, there's a tangent here. This is the number one rule right here. I made a tangent. Right there is a tangent. It wasn't really meant to be, and I knew when I was making it that it was a tangent. But I'm going to correct it right now. It's hard to correct things when it's ink and paper. But I'll find a way. I will find a way. Find a way quick, Baltazar. I don't have time for this nonsense. I know. It's a lot of nonsense. The name Baltazar was used a lot in study hall too. Stuff like that. Math class. 7th grade. I was reminded that that was my name. In the 7th grade, might have been 6th grade, I transferred from my school to a stupid school and then back to my old school. So when I went to the stupid school, I hated it. My parents let me go back to the good school. I said, man, can I go back to my old school? Oh, that's what it means, old school. It was comfortable. It was fun. All my friends were there. So when you're in 6th grade, 7th grade, you don't care about you're not thinking about college and all that stuff. I never really thought about that stuff anyway. I always wanted to be a cartoonist. And I didn't know how to do it, but I knew I had to go to college. I knew I had to do all these things. So when I was in 6th grade, I transferred to this hurting school. I don't know why we did that. My parents had their reasons. But then I went back to the old school, and that was like the best thing. But I transferred back in the middle of the year. So a lot of the teachers didn't want to just throw me in class. They wanted to give me all these things to help me catch up on the lesson plan and all this. And I remember, since I knew all the kids in class, I used to talk a lot. Kind of like I do now, I just talk all the time. People would, and it's like, why don't you get your own YouTube show, man? I said, YouTube's not around. What's YouTube? You'll figure it out, man. You talk too much, Baltazar. So I used to talk a lot in class. One of my teachers got so mad because I was talking and talking. I don't even know I was talking. I don't know who I was talking to. But she slammed on her desk. Bam! And she said, Mr. Baltazar, what is the problem? That's how you know. Ooh, she's talking to me. I'm Mr. Baltazar. So maybe she's the inventor of the critic. Maybe the critic is with her too. I don't know. So far, it looks like this nightmare guy was inked by Franco. He looks like a Franco drawing, doesn't he? But he's not. He's a drawing by me. Mr. Baltazar! Okay, I'm going to start going the deets. I'm going to start doing the background deets now. Even though I don't need them yet, but I'm doing it. Stop jumping around, Balthazar. Breaking all the rules, man. See, like that. Trying to find the origins of the critic. That's what this show should be called. If this episode had a title, that would be it. Secret Origins of the Critic. Maybe I should make a critic character. See, I just went over this line. I gotta fix it. The magic of ink. I messed up several times on here, and you guys can't even tell. Oh, I got a fuzzy. All right, gotta get the fuzzy out of there. Fuzzies like to get on the tip of your brush. Why are they only on the tip of the brush? You never find them anywhere else. Like, hey man, I want that spot, man. I want a fuzzy on the tip. That's what they want. That sounds naughty, Balthazar. You better censor this show. I know. The critic, he's here. He's ready to go. The critic wants to destroy you. It is his sole job, intention. Sole intention is to see you fail. That's what the critic is. The critic will not critique you if you did a good job. He's only there to point out when you have a fault. That's great, Balthazar. See, that was sarcastic. That was a sarcastic great. The critic's only there to discourage you. Can't listen to that guy. Or girl. Could be a girl. You could have a girl. I don't want to discriminate either. It's not what he means, Balthazar. I don't know what the critic looks like. I should just do an evil version of myself. Someone who doesn't have as much confidence. With a goatee, of course, because they're evil. You got a full beard now, Balthazar. You're more evil. Oh, isn't that crazy? I didn't even draw this part. I don't even know what's happening here. Hey, man. What's happening on your drawing, man? I don't even know. I don't even know half the time. Just making these creepy guys. Hopefully this guy didn't want this by Halloween. I apologize. We didn't really specifically say which Halloween, though, right? It's not what you mean, Balthazar. Look at those ink lines, man. These ink lines are superb. I'm letting the ink do its thing. This brush is already old. I should have replaced it 5 drawings ago. I'm going to keep it going, man. I'm going to beat it all. Beat the living nightmare out of this brush. Let's see what happens, man. Plus, I like inking when the ink does its thing. I don't even know why I put that dark spot there. It's going to be cool. I'll put some holes in the shirt, maybe. Some holes in the cape. The more little details it put, it kind of brings it out, you know? I'm going to add this too. I'm going to end up filling up that whole thing black. That's what I'm going to do. I forgot the name. The guy's name is who wants this one. I think his name's Chad. I could be wrong. It's not Chad, Balthazar. Sorry. He looks cool, all right? Look pretty good. Everything I do looks like it could be an animated series. That's the magic of channeling Hanna-Barbera. Everything I draw looks like it could be an animated series. You're an animated series, Balthazar. The Battle of the Critic. Critic is always there, ready to pounce. ready to take you down. Sometimes you gotta do your own thing, you know? Do your own thing, man. Let's see. See, this one, that little tangent is gonna be gone in a moment. Let's watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it a shadow a bit back there. Fill that in black. Look at that. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna look good. I already know it's gonna look good. I see it. I see things before it happens. I have the force like Anakin. He sees things before it happens. I almost watched Phantom Menace recently. Like recently meaning like yesterday or something. I was looking for Star Wars content. I ended up watching those Visions. Star Wars Visions. Those are okay. I get bored with stuff right away. I don't know what it is. Like I like watching stuff that I've seen multiple times. But stuff like new stuff gets me bored. I don't know why. I'm just like, I don't need it. I don't need the new stuff. New stuff feels like homework sometimes. You guys still watching? I still got viewers? How's that look? See, you got rid of the tangent. See how I did there? I made it thicker around his finger. Now his fingertip is in this guy's armpit. Instead. See, now there's no tangent though, see? Raw. Nightmare. I'm going to put smoke over here too. It's going to be cool. Watch what I do. I already know what I'm going to do there. You guys are going to like it. This is really inspiring me from that last one I did with the zombies. That kind of stuff is inspiring me to add more of that effect to this drawing here. A lot of times I do a little sketching just to let me know where the drawing's going, but I don't really detail sketch with the pencil. I just kind of outline it so I know how big the figure should be. And but this guy needed his face. As I know I drew him before, but I really wanted to get it accurate. Get the accuracies, you know? Okay. But he's cool. What if I did this? See, you know, right away I said, what if I did this? Look at that. That's kind of cool. Because it makes him pop from this guy, Sleepwalker. Kind of popping off the... I didn't even know I was going to do this until it happened right now. See, there's another tangent. Just created a tangent. So I'm going to fix that. How are you going to fix it, man? Make another black spot. You can't always fix stuff by covering it with painting it all full black, but we'll see what happens. That looks cool. I'm going to add some texture to this too. Just a little bit, just to bump it out. So when you I like to add these little things. And it just looks creepy. Mostly when I ink too, I gotta constantly twirl the brush to keep the tip pointy. That sounds naughty, Balthazar. It's not though. It's a technique. You think everything's a technique, Balthazar? I know it is. It's my style. A technique. Technique this, man. But I really like to make these ink drawings where I let the ink do its thing. And most of the time, I know where I'm going. It's kind of like directing. I know where I'm going, but I guess it's like, you know what you want at the end? But it's like directing an actor who gives you a superb performance. You didn't know that actor could do that until they do. And that's kind of like what this is a little bit. Like I get a performance out of the ink. Just push the ink and it does what it's doing. You know? That looks cool. I'm going to add a little bit of darkness here. Darkness. Darkness. Brings it forth. So it brings it around. See? The darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. We know where you're going, Balthazar. Creatures crawling. Yep. Search of blood. To terrorize your neighborhood? That's true. To terrorize your neighborhood. He says y'all's neighborhood in the song. If you look at the words, if you have the words from the Thriller album and you were watching it, when you were there when the music came out, when the song was new, if you will, you wonder, like, what's he saying there? And he's saying y'all's neighborhood. To terrorize y'all's neighborhood. That's what he said. Remember Balthazar? You know, people get mad when I point out the obvious. We read that too, man. See? So right now, this is all freestyle. This whole drawing is freestyle. See what happens. I just needed something to pop the character from the background, see? See, it pops them a little bit. It lifts them a little bit. And this is going to be dark in here. It's going to lift them up. You'll see. And I learned how to ink by inking the Crybabies. The Crybabies issue Yogs was the first book that I inked fully with a brush. And Crybabies number 3, or actually Crybaby number 8. If you look at Crybabies number 8, that was the one that I inked fully. That was my first inking job, and you could tell I was learning, and I just experimented with that. And a lot of times what I would learn stuff, I would experiment right on the piece that I was working on, and I would just do it. And when I learned the Wacom technique, the Wacom Cintiq, I learned by drawing Tiny Titans Little Archie. There's a few pages in that. I don't know if it's issue 1 or issue 2, but one of those books I did fully just on the Cintiq, and I was able to do it. I think I have Little Archie Tiny Titans number 1 on paper. I can't even remember. I've been drawing so many things, man. I'm trying to draw more and more on paper these days. It's just fun. I just like it. There's no other reason. I just like it. There should always be a reason, Balthazar. I know there should. Sometimes there's not. Fun is the best reason. Wake up and do the things that make you happy, you know? Who are you talking to down there, man? No one's even listening to you anymore. No. Critic is rough. Critic is harsh sometimes. Okay, now's the time on the show where we swig. Take a swig with me. Whatever beverage you prefer will be the beverage of choice today. Me, I'm just drinking some diet soda. I will not even name the brand, even though I enjoy Pepsi. It's Diet Pepsi, yeah. So I have that in my cup. That is my beverage of choice for this evening. No adult beverages tonight. There's still things to do. I'm going to save all my adult beveraging for C2E2 with my friends. This way I won't get tired of it, and I'll have something to look forward to, you know? And I have Harold's on Thursday with Wayne. We're going to do Harold's, man. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna change your life, Wayne. It's gonna change your life. You're gonna be like, where have you been? Why is this so good? And you'll always have that guy. Well, it's not that great. Harold's wasn't that good. Don't listen to those people. Those people. What do you mean, those people? You know who you are. Harold's is the best. I haven't had it in a while because the Harold's by my house, it takes an hour to get your food. And sometimes I don't have an hour. I want to get my food and go home. So I haven't been there for a while because it's an investment of time, which I understand. I understand the dynamic, but it's hard to do. This guy's looking more and more like a Franco drawing. Look at it. I'm going to do this before I forget. I'm going to add his bottom of his cape while it's on my mind. Like Willie Nelson's song. Baby, I never treat you. Actually, that was an Elvis song. No, it wasn't, Balthazar. Yeah, it was. I think he did that song because Dolly Parton wouldn't give him her song. Which I appreciate that. The king of rock and roll wants to make your song. But you know that if you give him your song, it's going to be his song, no longer your song. So I admire Dolly. She's awesome. Oh, wait a minute. I did something wrong here. There you go. This skull looks weird. I didn't follow my own pattern. I was talking about Dolly Parton. She confused me. But Dolly's career is a lot like the comic book career of the famous cartoonist. Like, every moment you're writing or drawing or something. In her case, every moment she's writing a song. She's thinking about the next thing. And it's cool, like, they have work with the big companies and like her, the big labels. But eventually you always go back to your roots. What do you want to draw? What do you want to do? What is you? What is the thing that makes you you? That's kind of where I'm at with this. Well, artwork. It's so fun, man. Today we were talking. My wife came home from work, tell me how her day was, stuff like that. And then she says, I thought it was Friday. And I said, I'm so glad it's not Friday. Because usually people are like, oh man, I thought it was Friday already. But I'm like, I'm so glad it's not Friday. I got a lot to do. And then she said too, yeah, me too. I'm glad. I got one more day. But I thought that was cool. You always get those people say, it's already Wednesday. That's kind of funny too. It's already Wednesday. Hey, shut up and draw, Balthazar. We don't need philosophy. It's true. These look like turtles, or what are these? Octopuses. They look like Snapchats. What's that logo for Snapchat? These are dead souls. Can souls be dead? Or are souls just souls? Souls are no longer alive or dead, are they? They're just souls. I'm not sure. Is a soul dead if it already lived its life? Because if a soul didn't live the life yet, it can't be dead because it didn't spark yet, you know? A soul needs a body to take over before it becomes a soul. Right? That's all metaphysical, Balthazar. Metaphysical. Not real physical. It's meta, man. You're so meta. Where's my stuff, man? It's okay. I know. Where's my stuff? Working on stuff, man, all the time. It's good stuff, though. Normally, when I draw stuff, like, nothing secret. I show you guys all the time. I'm always posting stuff. I'm making more Mego figures. I'm trying to finish 20. Do you say 20 or 20? I say 20. I'm trying to finish 20 Migor Jungle Chiefs. I'm trying to finish him. I got 20. We'll see if I finish 20 of him. And then I'm going to make 5, at least 5 of Moon, and probably 5 of his name is the Blank Avatar. I'm gonna try to do 10 phobes. We'll see what happens. I don't know, like I gotta order when I do the packaging. I have to order 25 backer cards. So I'm wondering if I don't make 25 figures, I wonder if people want to buy the backer card. I wonder if I could sell it as a print. You know? I don't know, maybe. I don't know who would want a backer card. Unless I sign it, because my autograph's worth like $1 million. But I try to cash it in, but nobody wants it. Like, you just drew that yourself. The critic never wants to buy anything from me. I don't want that, Baltazar. I know, man. Nobody wants it. So we'll see. I don't know if I can sell a backer card. Maybe. I'm experimenting right now. Making the ink do what it needs to do. Maybe I'll do like this. Yeah. Not sure what I'm doing here, but it will be cool. We'll see what happens if I do like this. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Let's see what happens. That's always weird on a commission. Let's see what happens if I do this. I kind of know what's going to happen. Well, the plan. It's always have the plan, but then it comes out differently than you suspected. That better not be mine, Baltazar. I've been into adding these like Kirby dots lately. They're cool. They're real good filler. You got to make something like almost blend into the background, but like transition to the background. It's kind of cool. And it, even though there is just a line separating, it doesn't look as much like there was. I think that was the magic that Jack Kirby knew, that he showed the world. Sweet. Jack Kirby knew that. It's kind of like everyone has an idea. Everyone has ideas, but when somebody has such a simple idea that is a brilliant idea, everybody hears that idea and say, why didn't I think of that? You know, they always think that. Because most brilliant ideas are so simple. And it takes a lot of other ideas to figure out the best one and to figure out the simple one that's going to make you $1 million. That $1 million idea. It's like people were using those fidget spinners and they caught on real quick. They caught on real quick and then they were gone. And somebody said, that's so simple. I wish I had thought of that. You know? You're not making sense, Baltazar. I think you've been up for too long. We'll see. We shall see, man. See, man. We shall see, man. I need another international Talk Like Sammy Davis Jr. Day. The official. It's just something I made up. But some people followed it, man. They have International Talk Like a Pirate Day. But everyone just says ARG. ARG, matey. Stop calling me matey, man. I know, it makes no sense. You're weird, Balthazar. I'm gonna draw another skull here. Fill up some of this page. How about we fill it up? How about we fill it up? I talk like Venom. I see people saying that like on when they do people do podcast shows, and they always say we. Or like I watch a lot of toy review shows. They always say we on there. Well, we found this over here and we found this. We are coming live from San Diego Comic-Con. I guess it's we if you got a guy filming you. Yeah, that makes sense. Or if you're together. Meaning the person and the masses. Like together. Me and you. We are we. You get too deep for me, Balthazar. Where's my stuff? All right, let's see. Let's see what I got. Let's do this. Let's see what happens if I do this. There's an easier way, Balthazar. Oh, look at that. Gonna make it happen, man. It's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna blow people's minds. That's another thing I always hear. It will blow your mind. That's what Kevin Smith said about the Star Wars movies. The ending will blow your mind. No, it didn't. Maybe the script said something different. Maybe that's what he saw. Maybe he saw the script. So Kylo Ren dying, kissing his sister, that wasn't really mind-blowing to me. If Snoke came back, if Snoke was really Palpatine, that would have been better. Snoke is really Palpatine. Or all the Snoke clones come out of that clone pit thing. And they all attacked Palpatine and become the new Emperor. And then then those guys kill Kylo Ren. That would have been better. And then Kylo Ren rises from the dead and puts the Darth Vader mask on. And then Luke Skywalker's not dead. He comes back and fights Palpatine and Snoke. So there's so much they could have done, man. But I can't let that bother me anymore. I moved on. I just want this Boba Fett thing to be awesome. It better be great. If it's not, then, man, we got away from Mandalorian. Because people are taking too long to move on to make Star Wars stuff. And it's getting me nervous. Because they're going to say, oh, we could do that now. People accepted it. Let's do this. And get everyone mad. That's what I'm afraid is going to happen to the Star Wars stuff. Because it's like they're real careful to make Boba Fett or The Mandalorian perfect. It was so good. And if they take that and say, oh, we could start adding some of this to it, they're going to stink it up. That's what I'm afraid of. Who said that? Oh, Uncle Owen said that. That's what I'm afraid of. He was right. He's going to become like his father. But you can't have Star Wars without Darth Vader, so I'm glad Obi-Wan is doing it right, man. They said Vader's in this thing. Like, yeah, he is. So hopefully that... Man, I can't wait for that one. That one's going to be good. I don't know when it's coming out, though. Like, I think Boba Fett is... I don't know if they said 6 episodes or 7 episodes. And then I think Obi-Wan comes out after that. I don't know if Obi-Wan's in March or if it's next year. Hopefully it's this year. This one coming out 2022 in March. That'd be good to release it, because then Boba Fett will run its 6-episode course, right? Run its course for 6 episodes. And I don't know if Boba Fett is a one-time thing, or if it's season 1, or if it's just a miniseries. I have a feeling it's just going to be a miniseries, because that's how Obi-Wan is. Obi-Wan is just 6 issues, or 6 weeks. That's what I'm hearing. And that's fine, because then it's like gives us a movie. You could always spin that off, though. Just keep making stuff. As long as it's good. That's all I got to do is make it good. Like everything I do, I make it good. I don't stop until I know it's the best I can do. I don't release a book or story or anything if it's like sucks or if it's stupid. Make it good. Just make it good. You got to know if it sucks or not. If it's not making you laugh, you can't just look at it and say, good enough. I'll release it to the public. The masses deserve this. No, you don't do that. You got to give them your best. Look at that. Is that cool? Looking creepy, right? Yeah, man. Hopefully for C2E2, I think I'll have series 4 of my prints ready. I'm going to be selling some of my prints at the sets of prints at my table. People always say, what's your table number? I just say, I'm in the famous cartoonist section. I'm in the last row. I think it's row V or row Z. I think it's V. I'm in row V, and in the famous cartoonist area. You guys know. I'm with all the cartoony guys. But it'll be real fun, man. I'm looking forward to it now. It's not kicking in that it's so soon, because I still got things to do. But once the show comes up, man, it's gonna be so much fun. And a lot of the Aya guys will be there. I'm looking forward to hanging out with my friends, seeing them. And I don't really have a show after that. I have a show in February. I'm going to Indiana. NWI Comic-Con. Northwest Indiana, I believe it stands for. NWI. Northwest Indiana. I'll be there doing my thing, looking like the way I am. Everyone's going to think George Clooney's there for a signing. You're going to realize this famous cartoonist. He's going to get mobbed. They say, George Clooney, can I have your autograph? I'm going to say, hey, man. It's me. It's famous cartoonist. They're going to say, oh, that's too bad. I thought you were George Clooney. That is too bad. I thought you were George Clooney. It's usually what happens, though. When I go places, that's what people think. They say, hey, man, what are you doing, man? It's true. It's not true, Baltazar. But you guys are going to hear me sneeze real soon. It's coming. Woo! Oh, always 2 there are. 1 sneeze and 2 sneeze. All right. Look at this guy. He's looking pretty cool. He's looking pretty fly. He's looking pretty fly for a midnight nightmare guy. Pretty fly for a nightmare guy. Yeah, he is. He's creepy, though. It's real scary. Sleepwalker. I never knew Sleepwalker fought this guy. He's fighting him now. He's going to make Sleepwalker's life miserable. He's like, man, I'm going to penetrate your dreams. That's what Obi-Wan liked to say. Penetrate. They use the word penetrate, I think, twice. The original Star Wars. Because it always make me snicker. What are you snickering for, man? It's in the script. It's funny. Stop laughing at me, Balthazar. Look at that. Those are skulls. Those are evil, weird-looking skulls. You guys still with me? Yeah, man, we're here. There's at least one person. Sleepwalker versus Nightmare. I don't even know if this one needs color. I always add crayon colors to it. This one looks cool without it. I'll probably add a little bit. This color actually helps it. It helps it bring out some of the foreground characters versus the black and white dark. But it looks cool. Color's gonna help pop this guy. The cool part is they're opposite colors. Purple and blue versus green. Be cool to see Nightmare as a character in the Marvel Universe. Be cool to see him creepy. I know that Mobius movie is coming out. Or is it out yet? I don't know. It always takes me a real long time to see stuff, though. I still have to see those 3 Spider-Man movies. I haven't seen the Homecoming one or the Disney Mary Jane girl. I haven't seen her yet. I gotta see all these movies. Like I said earlier, though, it feels like homework. You haven't seen Game of Thrones? Like, nope. So you get an F. Oh, man. I get an F. Wasn't there to see it. Because you weren't there to say Harry. You know? It's not what we're talking about, Balthazar. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You shouldn't ink all that background with that tiny brush, man. It's alright. My brush is already beat up. Because a lot of times you would not fill in all of this space with such a small brush. Normally you would pick a thicker brush because it could take all of the beatings. But my little brush here is already beaten up and I kind of like it. I like it to get I like it to be thicker. Because the more you use the beat it up with all this stuff, it gets thicker. Yeah, I'm gonna add a skull on the edge here. He's on the edge, man. Nobody knew he was on the edge. He's like, hey man, I thought I had a full. Thought I was in full frame, man. You guys like when I talk about weird stuff? Shut up and draw, Balthazar. Sometimes it needs to be done. Things need to be said here. A famous cartoonist draws things. I'm going to read your comments soon. I'm going to do the bottom half of this too is going to be, I got to pull it up. It's almost done though. Maybe I'll keep going. I was going to take a break and then read things and come back, but now I want to finish. Then I'll read comments. Maybe show you another Migo commercial. Or I'll save those for next time. Maybe I'll say one Migo commercial for every time I do this. Did you guys see the commercial in the beginning? General Zod? That was pretty cool. I liked it. Nightmare versus Sleepwalker. It's cool. It's like just doing one commission. It really frees up my head, frees up my table. I gotta table that I print out all of the commissions I have to do. Because normal when people order, I print out the sheet from PayPal and say, hey man, you got to work on this next. And I have about 12 of them right now. I got a lot. My next show, I'll probably draw some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna draw some what do you call them? Sketch cards. Ninja Turtle sketch cards. And I got Spider-Man sketch cards I gotta do. I got another Sleepwalker commission. But I think I have what was another sketch card? The Phantom. I gotta draw a lot of different things. But they're cool. I kind of like drawing all the characters, but I like them when they're unexpected. So I got a few characters I don't even know who they are. I have to get reference. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to work on this right here. This area. I'm going to work on this area. See what this looks like. What if I do like this? Because I don't want to do another solid. I want it to look like it's kind of blending into the background. Yeah, that'll work. It's got to be a dreamlike state. You're in a state of being, state of dreaming. I know many of you tonight watch. There's several options to watch things. A lot of people are watching Johnny with Star Trek. Some people are watching Jamar, which is cool. Jamar's drinking coffee right now. Maybe he's done. Maybe he's done. I hope I didn't step on toes. That's all right. We'll all do our own thing. Look at that. That's a cool technique. That's new for me. Making up stuff, man. Well, I'm going to use all the ink today. Maybe I'll have leftover. If I have leftover, I'll do some more drawings. And it will be, I'll put those on eBay. I have a few papers I could draw on. But we'll see. I probably won't. I want to show you guys what I bought recently. If you guys want to see that stuff, that's kind of cool. Like showing you cool stuff, man. I have some Mego stuff. I have some vintage toy. Some classic things I bought that I haven't seen since I'm a little kid. And somebody reminded me, I was on a Mego show last weekend, or last Friday maybe. It wasn't after, it was the one before Thanksgiving, about 2 weeks ago. And a guy on the show had these old Batman toys. And I'm like, hey man, those are cool. Where'd you get those? How long? But he's a full-time Batman collector guy, man. He had a whole bunch of cool stuff. And I asked him what the name of them were. And they were called Chem toys. Like I haven't seen them since I was a little kid. So I went on eBay. I know people hate, they call it Evil Bay, some people. But I like it. I like eBay. I went on there and put a bid. And I got it. It's like, there's no way I'm going to win this thing. But then I did. So that was cool. I won stuff. I'm like, hey, man, that was pretty cool, man. I'm going to show you what I get. I just opened it and I put it in a box and brought it downstairs to show you guys. And I said, I'm going to show the masses on my next show. And if you watch this in replay, you will be the second one to see it. Look at that. That's cool, right? Yeah, he looks good. Let me add some more of this. Just want to get this. This is pretty good. This is looking pretty groovy, man. I'm digging it now. Digging it fresh, yo. Fresh, yo. I'm going to add some of this. Add some of this little texture. It adds depth. Add some depth to this. You know? He needs some hair because it looks like the cloud, but that's the bottom of his cape. I'm going to add some of this magic. These lines, these dots. Crackle, if you will. So it looks like something cool. Don't make sense, Baltazar. Just so it looks like something cool? Is that all you gotta say? Yeah, man. So I'm gonna add some here too. I can't wait to get powers in action going, man. I drew like the first 4 pages penciled, but I'm going to. It's gonna be cool. In volume 2 they go to space. It's called the Cosmic Adventures. I'm doing things that are very cosmic-y lately. I just love the magic and the textures you can do, and nothing has to look like it does on Earth, you know. I like all the cool imaginary kind of stuff. Especially drawing it all. That's mostly key. Draw all this cool stuff. All this cool stuff, man. Draw this, Baltazar. Where's my stuff, man? You guys hear the music still? It's good. Music you're listening to is from my son, Gordon Baltazar, who told me he's making more stuff. I heard 3 new songs. He was here last week. And we were familying together. And he was here for a few days. And he was showing me all the work he's doing, all the cool music. It's pretty fun. My guy does good things. And we were on the Skokie live show too. He was mentioning that to me. He said, "That was fun, Dad." Like, hey, yeah, man. And even my kids say that I do cool stuff with my friends. Cartoonist lifestyle. Famous. That's what you gotta do. Swat you gotta do. Because swat ya, that's a word. Swat you gotta do. And so is the word skuna. Skuna. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna watch that. What do you guys think? Is this cool? I think it's done. I think it's good. Let's see me hold it up. Look at that. Sleepwalker. And that bad guy. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to sign it. Not complete until the signature is on there. $2021. Still 2021. Is that cool? I like it. I'm going to let this dry. And then erase the blue lines. Probably add color with the crayons. Won't be extreme detail, but there'll be some color on there. It's fun. I got a little bit of ink left. Maybe I'll do some ink drawings. But I want to see your comments. Look at that. Is that cool? It's cool, right? I did it. I did it for you guys. For the viewers. For you people at home. the people at home watching this. It's like a PBS show. Let me see what you guys are saying. You guys saying anything? I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna see what's happening, man. I'm gonna see. There's still people watching. This is cool. This is awesome. Let me see. Way back here. Oh, here it goes. Better read my comments, Baltazar. I'm reading them again, man. Well, this is where everyone is. Yeah, Dante, we are all here, man. Ooh, a itty bitty Dark Horse stuff. I know, man. I gotta get back in touch with Dark Horse. We kind of lost track a little bit. We'll see what happens. The critic can be Phobos' partner, yeah. Hey, Baltazar, coming at you, man. So, what's up, cuz from Florida? What's up, Brian? You're in Florida. You on vacation? That's cool, man. I think you moved there, didn't you? I think that's what happened. I think my cousin moved to Florida. The Chafork Chores Zeros are gaming. It's too late out. Bro, you shouldn't be streaming. I know, man. I'm going into the wee hours. It's becoming wee right now. Brian says, looks awesome. Thanks, man. Brian Lynch is here. That zombie vampire Walking Dead piece was amazing. Thanks, dude. I tried, man. I tried. Chris, 2 sheds. That's an awesome piece, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, brother. Kyle Arndt. I had an idea for a supervillain with a critical inner voice gun. It would be focused on like a laser. Hey, man. Pointing it at a hero's head, and his skull would start to vibrate. Ah, the critic! Creating a sound as if it was coming from the hero's own thoughts. That's deep, man. I like that, too. That's pretty cool, man. I want a Sammy Davis Jr. character. Hey, man. What are you fighting me for, man? He goes, Wayne says, a life-altering event, like marriage. Yeah? That does alter your life, man. It just changes it and puts you on a trajectory. That's for sure. Doctor Who Immortal Child's worse than the last 3 Star Wars. Oh, I'm never going to watch that. I never saw Doctor Who, and I can't start now. I'm not going to do it. Looking forward to Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, and Mandalorian Season 3. Yeah, me too, man. I hope it's good Star Wars. I think it's going to be. I think Obi-Wan's going to be really good. We'll see what happens, man. I can't wait. I feel that way about the new Star Trek. Just make it good. But I always feel like it's less than the earlier show. Yeah. I don't know why these studios make shows that are not good. Or they're boring, or they don't do it. They're not exciting. But when they make them, man, they're good. Like that, the Squid Games. People are watching the Squid Game. I don't know what that is yet. I see my wife watch some. It's real good. I'm going to watch some of that. I'm getting scared, sir. Don't be scared. Heralds will embrace you with love. Well, Dante said, just looked at a bunch of wrestlers like CM Punk, Daniels, Danhausen, Matt Cardona, used to be Zack Ryder, and his fiance Chelsea Green. Just looked, and there's a bunch. Where are you looking? They're going to C2E2? At C2E2. Oh, cool, man. I'm going to go see Daniels then. That'll be fun. Joe Chrome. You know where you're going to be, Baltazar? Booth VO9. Don't forget my stuff. That's right. I'm in the last row. VO9, man. All right, you are booth VO9 to C2E2. They put up the table. Oh, yeah. That's right. I'm in the last row in the middle. And they usually put me by, on the ends is Katie Cook on one end, and then me in the middle, and then on the other end is Scotty Young, because our lines intersect a lot of times. Wolfie's here. The masses are here with Wolfie. Wolfie says, roar, roar. Hear me roar, Wolfie. Dante's, that looks awesome. He says, Dante's got a lot to say today. I really think a publisher needs to make an Art Baltazar comic book. We'll get there, man. I got a lot of ideas. I just had a good conversation yesterday. And I resist showing my people all my stuff because if I show them too much, they're going to freak out. They can't handle it. Alejandro. Oh, yes, outside. Deep Brad said, just pop back. This turned out great. I like Deep Brad. I miss you, brother. So, wow, Gordo and Mike Lily's son should collaborate on a song. Mike's son is making music, too. That is fantastic. That is pretty. I did it for the rock. Did it for the rock. My cats are watching. Ready? Watch Squid Game, Art. You'll love it. That's what I keep hearing. People tell me to watch the Squid Game. First, I thought it was called Squib, like Squid Game, but I don't know what a squib was. All right, look at it. I bought some stuff. I'm going to move this guy. Well, he's already dry. We got a few wet spots right here. But it looks cool. I'm digging it. I almost feel it should be black hit on here, but no, that's okay. It looks cool. It only looks that way because it's against the white surface here. Then when I hold it up, it kind of, see, it's cool. You know what I mean? Before we move this, we're going to take a swig. Ah, that was delicious. Look what I bought. This is what I bought, you guys. I didn't buy you guys. Here's what I bought, comma, you guys. The masses are here to see. What you buy, Baltazar? All right, I'm going to put that there so it dries. Look, I got this box of stuff. Look what I got. I got these old Batmans. These are cool. These are called Chem Toy Batmans. Oh, this is the first time holding them. Look at these, cool. And I haven't seen these guys since I'm like 6 years old. I never saw them, never touched them again. I might have saw them at a toy show, but they're cool. They even got the dust still in there. Let's see if I can get some. Yeah, the dust is still in there. Whoever had these on the shelf. Yeah, these are cool. And the cool thing about these characters are they're not painted. They're not painted like neat. They're like just slabbed the paint on them. But I remember these as a kid because me and my cousins all got these. We're all roughly the same age. But I know I got them. My guy was painted really good. He was really uniquely painted versus what my cousins had. But I remember them not painting the logo on his chest. They left it like that. Let's see what Robin is. And Robin always threw me off because he had brown hair. Look at him. Let me see if I can get some dust in there too. Yeah, these guys are dirty. Whoever sold them to me didn't even bother. They didn't even clean them. But I get it though. You don't want to put water on these guys. Sometimes you don't leave the old guys. But he's cool. My voice is real close to the mic, I know. But look at, they're cool looking. Batman and Robin. I was like, I don't need to wear pants. I'm just going to stand here right here. I'm going to stand here with my green underwear. But they looks good. And his sleeves are yellow. They didn't even paint them green. But I got these guys. These are real fun. I'm going to put these somewhere. Well, look, I'm going to do a review right now. There's something in this box that many people have been waiting for. Oh, yeah, swig. Many people have been waiting for what's in this box. I ordered one of each. And I saw a lot of toy reviews. So I knew what I was getting. Here, I was going to find a spot. I'll just put them there. But look at these guys from my friends at Castaway Toys, Plastic Zombie Toys. I got these new Wolfman Mego figures. But everybody who reviewed them is real careful about the packaging. But you know what? I'm just going to open them. I'm just open them up, man. Taking them out. Because every time I watch a review with these, this thing is always... I hate that sound. So I'm going to move him here. Look at... He's on the new Type S body. Let's see what he looks like. Yeah, look at that. Oh, these are cool, man. They got glow-in-the-dark hands and feet and head. And I know that they... Wow, look at how cool he moves. Look at the... Oh, man, these are real fun. Oh, I see the feet. I see it. They need to be... Oh, cool. Because I know... This is my friend David Lee made these. David Lee and Schermeyer, Jason Schermeyer. they made these, and I knew he was making them, but it's cool to finally see them in person. Look at the pants are kind of roughed on the bottom, but I know he sculpted the new hands and feet for these. That's what made him so cool. And look at him fighting next to the jungle chief. Hey, stop it. See? And I got another one. This is the non-glow-in-the-dark version. A lot of people who do the toy reviews, they're afraid to open a package, but I open everything. And the bag is so thin, but the cool thing is you get this sticker on there. That sticker to Crossbones is cool. Look at, here he is with non-glow, but his feet are kind of see-through a little bit. They're a little see-through. They're casted. I don't know how he made them. His foot's a little loose. There you go. But he is cool. And it's fun, like when you see these together. Oh, he's awesome. When you see these together, the uniform, the outfits look, it's like the optical illusion is this guy's outfit looks darker than this guy's, but they're the same color. You focus in, they're the same color. See? But one guy's glow in the dark and one guy's not. I'm tempted to paint his face a little bit. Make it a little lighter. Painting pink on his nose maybe. But I'll do that because I'm a customizer. But he's cool. He looks good. And they're in a Type S body. There's no rubber bands. And they can fight each other. And I got this cool stuff in here. I got this pin. Comes with the toys. Plastic zombie toys. And I got a sticker. It's going to be on a sketchbook in the future. Plastic zombie toys. And here's the packaging. It's the Wily Wolfman. And it has a whole bunch of small type. Probably a history. But I'm not going to read that. And look at, thank you for being one of our first 50 customers. David Jason. But look, they wrote to me. See, thank you, Art. You've been a great supporter and a great friend. Oh, yeah, man, you're a good man. Look at AYM Yagams. That means you're, oh, yeah, man, you're a good man, sir. See, he's part of the Yagams crew, the Yagams army. Hey, get off that guy. I don't know what they're doing. But they're going to fight. But this is a character that looks like the way they looked in the Lincoln toys and the AHI monsters. Oh, you know what? I got something. I'm going to show you what it comes from. I have him. I just found him. This toy that I'm going to show you is what this is based off of. Look at, I have the original since I'm a kid. I found him in a box recently. Here's the original Lincoln AHI monster. Here he is. Let's see if you can see him a little better. But this, oh, stuff's falling off my table. What was that? Okay, just packaging. This is the original figure from that they're kind of bringing back. His head's real squishy though. And you can tell I tried to paint him when I was a kid. I tried to paint him again. But this is it. This is the original monster. And this, I have a Frankenstein too that I was working on Frankenstein. I'm going to show you that too. If I can find him real quick. I know he's here. I know he's here on my table. I don't see him. Oh, here he is. He was real close. This is another figure who's from the same series as this guy. This guy's head is from that. See? But I put him on a new body. I gave him new boots. He's on a new body. I just have to brush like some light green on him so it matches his head. Because see how his head is kind of, the flesh tones coming through? But this, until this day, I believe, I feel, this is the best head sculpt for Boris Karloff Frankenstein. It's even, I like it better than the new Mego head. I'm going to show you that guy too. But the new Mego head is excellent. The new Mego head is really good. But I love the charm of this. I love the paint that's like that. Here's a new Mego head of Frankenstein. But here's the original AHI Lincoln, I think they were called, or just AHI. Azrak Hamway, I think it stands for. AHI made these guys. So this head, I was able to buy this head off a guy at Mego Meat because I said I wanted to customize. And at first he wanted like $60 for the head. Like, man, oh, look, it's split. I didn't know that. Oh, man. It talks. I gotta know not to squeeze it. At first he wanted like $60, and I said, man, I just want to customize it. I want to put the head on a body. He goes, oh, okay, just give me $15. I'll take it. And then this guy I had since I'm a little kid. And I know I had this guy somewhere, but I can't find the head. I thought I had him. He's probably in my Mego box, but I can't find it, so I bought another one. But this is the new Frankenstein from Mego. He has the cool shoes, the tall shoes. But he has the furry. He has a furry jacket, and this is the son of Frankenstein. So he has the fur coat on. Look at, he has a shirt. He has the fur coat on over his t-shirt, which is cool. I like that. I'm a fan of that. So this guy's cool. I bought this guy because I didn't have a Boris Karloff Frankenstein new Mego. Plus, I chose the furry one because I don't have a furry. He's just different, you know. He's just different. But this figure is this guy redone. They kind of took this face pretty much kind of. No, it's different. This is, no, he's real different. It's not even the same sculpt. I thought it was. He's got all kinds of fuzz on him. That's all childhood fuzz. I don't know why he's fuzzy. Because he's sticky. I might have to clean this off, see if I could do something with him. But this is my first. This is when I was a little kid. I played with this guy, and they didn't fall apart because there were no rubber bands in this AHI, but they were generic bodies. It's real. It's hollow plastic. It's almost like projection mold, like it was made in Mexico or Brazil or something. But the legs are weird like this. They don't even have pegs. Look, the whole thing's plastic. It's just so generic. But we used to play with these guys because we needed bad guys for our superheroes. So they would beat up this Wolfman. But he's easily to beat up because as you can see, he's a lot shorter than the rest. He's not even the same size. He's a little bit smaller. But this guy's cool, man. I like this. And I know David Lee's going to make some more. He's making more characters. They're real tight. The body's tight. I might dirty him up a little bit, though. I think I want to paint his face. Because you could tell the head is see-through. Like, it's kind of clear. It's kind of like a clear head. And the arms are kind of clear. I can see through them when I hold them to the light. The light shines through them. So they're not quite like this. These are not see-through. But these are glowing. I like them both, though. Hope he makes more monsters. I like them. They made a few custom ones from Castaway Toys made the Death Dealer. And I missed out on that one. I forgot what was happening because sometimes I just miss it or I don't go back online and they sell out on a weekend. That happens a lot. So there he is. That's what he looks like. Maybe I'll add some fuzz. Should I give him a fuzzy? See, he's kind of cool with his chest open like that. Just add some fuzz to his chest. Give him a ripped up shirt, even more ripped up. You know, it's kind of cool. I like it. I like him. I like him. So that's what I bought. That is what I bought. And I also got some more parts to make more Jungle Chiefs. Oh, fallen. Here's more parts for Jungle Chiefs. I got heads. I got the yellow suits. See, here he is. I got heads, yellow suits. I got the brown boots. Got the belts are in here. This is to make 10 more of these guys. And I think I'm going to cap it off at 20 because they do take a while. I know I'm not releasing these Jungle Chiefs till like June because I just need time to make them. And this is the prototype, which I'm basing it off of him, but this is the official one. But I'm going to add the fuzz to him. And I made a Tarzan. I'm thinking about making Tarzans for custom, but he's pretty easy. You could order the parts and make them yourself. So I'm not sure if people would buy it. I tried to order a Tarzan, but the Tarzan alone will cost me $25. So I'm not sure. And that's just for the body, head, and suit. That's not even, oh, and a knife too, maybe. But I'm going to make another guy called the Blank Avatar. And I'm making this guy, Moon. Moon is a cool character. He's from Powers in Action. But I got cool stuff, man. Got cool stuff I'm working on. So Moon is cool. I can't wait to make him too. So imagine these guys. These two are my guys. Yeah, man. It's going to be fun. That's good, Baltazar. But here's the star of the show today. Sleepwalker and Midnight. Nightmare. Nightmare? Yeah, that's his name. Should make a Sleepwalker custom. He'd be fun too. He'd be fun to make. Because look, here's my prototype. I always have a prototype figure. Here it is. Reaching. Here's my prototype of Moon. Here's what he looks like. This is the first one I made. The only thing I don't have is the spooky hands. The spell casting hands. This is what he looks like. I think I came pretty close. You know, I added more black to his face. It just felt, oh, he's a little sticky. But it felt more creepy. He just looked better. You know? But this is what they look like. So this is the one I'm going to be selling. I'm making more like this. Because I have to get parts where I could get multiple parts of the same part. But this guy, this head, I don't have a lot. I didn't have anymore. And it's resin cast. But I like the heads that if it falls, you're not going to break the head. It's just rubber. Just a piece of rubber head. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, man? Know what I mean? See, and I painted them all. This is what they are. And they're squishy. So I could put it in the body, but I ran out of bodies. But these are cool. These Batmans are awesome. Cool, man. Let's do it. Let's see what you guys are saying now. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, man. Do it. Let's do it. Let's see what you guys are saying. It says, what size is this commission? This commission is 9 by 12. The 9 by 12 drawing. I draw them for those interested. I've been drawing them for $50. And I sent them to your house. It's pretty good. More Marvel Retros. I ordered some Marvel Retros. Didn't get any yet. I remember seeing these back in the stores that sold the Smurfs miniatures back in the early 80s. Wow, I haven't gotten I haven't seen this Batman since I'm like 6 years old, so I'm a little kid. Would you paint them? No, I'm not gonna paint the figures. I don't know. The cards. Painting cards? I'm not sure what's going on. So, does he glow in the dark? He does. We should try it. I'm gonna try it. We should try to see if we should do it live on the air. I'm gonna do it live on the air to see if this Wolfman glows. I'm gonna turn these lights off. Should we do that? I'm gonna do it right now. Watch. I'm gonna pull them up to the light. Like, remember when we would always our glow in the dark figures would go up to the light, and then we would go into the bathroom and turn the light off? Well, I'm gonna do it here. Watch this. Let's see. It's not gonna be totally dark. It's not gonna be totally dark, but we'll get something. It's getting darker. Ready? No, it doesn't work. It's not dark enough. See him? Here, we'll do like... There he is. Here's his hand. See his hand in there? It's glowing a little bit. Now, I can't get it too dark in here, because my top lights are on. But we'll get this guy going, man. But that's what he looks like. So he's glowing in the dark. That's funny. No one else does the show where they turn the lights off while they're doing the show. Let's see what you guys are saying. Do you remember the Aurora glowing the dark model kits? I do. Those were pretty cool. The figure reminds me of those. Yeah, some of the AHI borrowed the heads from those glow in the dark model kits, and they put them on Mego figures because they were the same size. That was pretty cool. They didn't have to recast him. That was true, man. It's all true. NECA has pretty accurate likeness. Yeah, I saw those. They do, yeah, they do pretty good figures over there at NECA. The Nightmare. I like that. He's a scary mare. I mean, would you paint the Batman and Robin? No, I don't want to touch these guys. I want to leave them. I don't want to touch these Batman figures because they're just too cool. They're just cool like this, man. And they're vintage ones. And this is how I remember them when I was a kid. I don't want to mess with these. But in the 80s, yeah, in the 80s and 90s, they remade these guys because the Batman movie, they remade these Batman and Robins as PVC figures, but they were a little smaller, but they were the same molds. And they made this Batman, and they made him black with the yellow like Michael Keaton. But these were the same molds they used in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. They re-released these molds, but these are the originals from 1970s. They don't have a date on them, but it says Hong Kong. And I know they're chem toy, like CHM, like chemical, like chem toy. That's what I remember these. I know that is what they are. So I don't want to repaint these. I don't want to touch them. But I saw these, and the paint on them is pretty good. And then when I put a bid, I got them for like $30. And I didn't think I was going to get them for that. But that's not a bad price for something this old. I haven't seen them since I'm like 6. I have never even touched them like this. So this is kind of cool. So I was excited to get them. I was exciting to get them. That's all true, man. It's all true. And this thing is 9 by 12. This piece is 9 by 12. I would like 9 by 12 because it's easy to handle, and it's easy for me to mail. I could put it in my priority box because I order certain boxes that I could mail flat, and everything works out pretty cool. It all works out. And then the post office don't get mad when I'm showing up with stuff. They used to get mad at me all the time. So you're doing it wrong. Hey, Baltazar, where's your stuff? And so now they tell me to use the right box, so I'm good. I went through their direction, and they said, order from our website, Baltazar. So I started doing that. Yeah. But that's cool, man. So that's cool. That was the show today. Famous Cartoonist Draws Things has been brought to you by Mego. It's been brought to you by Electric Mill Comics. It's been brought to you by the masses, for the masses, with the masses, together. Once again, I want to thank everyone for being here today. I will do this again. I don't know when, but I will. It will happen, and it'll be our time. Remember those things, man. Remember those things. No fighting, no crying. Be nice to each other. Do the things that make you happy. Always do that. So we will have another day. Enjoy a beverage. You guys are awesome. Okay, bye-bye.
Art. Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist
Art Baltazar!